To strike or not to strike? That is the question.
President Trump ran on getting us out of wars and stopping nuclear war, but he did say that he would try to keep Iran from getting a nuclear program. And so I was against the strikes because I believe it would grow into larger strikes later, and I did not want Israel controlling our foreign policy. And then when it didn't go to full war, and last year, a lot of the white pillars that just worship anything that comes out of the Trump administration said, oh, see, it worked. And I said, no, they're going to say they didn't get the nuclear program, and they're going to say they got to get the missiles, so they can't deliver the nuclear program, and then they got to topple the regime, and I was proven right again.
So where do we stand? We have a bunch of assets in the region. We attack, and the Iranians have said that this is not going to be a one-off thing. There's not going to be no symbolic strikes. This is going to be a regional war. And the Iranians have missiles that we can't defend against. We're talking about military bases being destroyed in the region. We're talking about allies getting attacked. We're talking about oil fields being destroyed. We're talking about the Strait of Hormuz being shut down. We're talking about 20 to 30% of the world's oil going through that strait. We're talking about $10 gallons of gas immediately. We're talking about potentially aircraft carrier being destroyed and sunk. 7,000 soldiers on board. These are very real consequences.
And so the Israelis are, going in there testing the waters. But I can guarantee 100% that if Israel isn't confident that Donald Trump can carry out a killing blow, they're not going to let the United States attack because it would be the end of Israel. And so I just, there's a lot of politics going on. Netanyahu has to play politics, but I'll just come down to the bottom line. Donald Trump
May have sold his soul to the Zionists,
but he's an American politician. And there's not an American politician alive that's going to sacrifice their political viability
for the state of Israel.
President Trump and I often say, peace through strength.
First comes strength, then comes peace.
Trump told all U.S. citizens to get out of Iran, and he pulled everybody out of the embassies. So it's very clear with those aircraft carriers and the strike forces and all the rest of it that I believe you're about to see Iran hit. Now, they told them they were going to hit them 2 weeks ago so they could track with intelligence their bunkers and their emergency systems and their anti-aircraft defense. But I'd say about a 90% chance in the next week.
The United States hits Iran.
There's no way out.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You understand that? So the real problem here is to strike or not to strike. That is the question.